Athena knocked on Iago's door, hoping that Caleb would still be at his apartment. She felt relieved to learn that he had never moved, so she wouldn't be in a totally unfamiliar area. She needed answers and wanted to understand why Caleb had lied about her. Her heart was pounding in her chest, and she hoped he wouldn't notice. "Come on, answer the door," Athena murmured softly. She quickly heard the door open and saw Iago on the other side, raising an eyebrow, clearly confused by her presence. "Athena, what are you doing here?" Iago asked, leaning against the door. "Lily said Caleb was supposed to be with you, so you came here, where I live," he replied, a hint of amusement in his tone. "Is Caleb here?" "I need to talk to him," Athena responded, ignoring his question. "Caleb's not here," he said, stepping back and closing the door behind him. "What did you need to talk to him about?" "Long story short, he lied about me to her." "Lied to who?" he asked, furrowing his thick eyebrows. "Lily, how did he lie about you?" Iago chuckled, looking amused as he crossed his arms. "He made it sound like I left him when in fact he left me," Athena explained. "He totally lied." "Caleb isn't a liar. I heard what she said. He lied about me. I remember, he wrote that letter, so why would he lie about me?" Athena asked, furrowing her brows. "Well, maybe you ticked him off?" "We had dinner with your parents," she reminded him. "I remember. My parents invited you both." "But everything seemed fine," Athena said, sighing in defeat. "I don't know what I did wrong." "Well, it's been 4 years," he quickly pointed out. "But he shouldn't lie about me. It's unfair. Maybe you two weren't meant to be. If you were, you'd still be together. Still, you'd think he wouldn't lie," Athena mumbled as she frowned and looked down at the ground. "Some say opposites attract, but sometimes they shouldn't be together either," Iago said. Athena felt a sense of déjà vu as she heard those words. "Yeah, he said something like that." Athena trailed off, her mind echoing those words. She stood there, still confused, thinking about the letter. She had read it so many times that she could recite it by heart. The words had thrown her, as they didn't sound like him, yet they were in his handwriting. It was a puzzle she wanted to solve, and quickly she began putting the pieces together in her head as reality smacked her in the face. Iago had her phone and a letter, and had come to her directly on his own. "What's the matter, Athena?" Iago asked, sounding sincere. Her stomach twisted in knots, knowing he was faking it. "It was you, wasn't it?" she whispered, looking up at him, blinking. "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that," she scoffed. "You wrote that letter, not Caleb." "What? Are you going mad?" he exclaimed, sounding offended as his voice rose. "That letter didn't sound like him. Well, no one expects getting dumped, do they?" Iago scoffed. "You wrote it and made me think I lost him," Athena shouted, tears welling up in her eyes. She felt a mix of anger and sadness directed at him. "You have no proof," Iago said smugly, offering a small grin. "Why did you do it?" "Well, for starters, you refused to set me up with Tessa. You're a player. It was no secret. She would have said no anyway. Who Tessa dates is none of your concern." "Second of all," Athena scoffed, glaring at him, "you're not like my family. If you thought you had any chance of marrying Caleb, then you were foolish." Iago snorted, rolling his eyes. "How did you write it?" "Being able to mimic handwriting has its perks. I'll tell him the truth. Athena, I'm his brother and best friend," he said, stepping closer to her with a smirk, invading her personal space, making her feel scared as her face went pale. "He trusts me. He'll never believe you." "He'll believe me," Athena murmured, her heart racing as she looked at him, tears streaming down her cheeks. "If you tell anyone," he threatened, his cold gaze sending chills down her spine, "I'll ruin your life. You'll look like a crazy ex. You won't work again as a wedding planner." "He deserves to know," Athena sobbed softly. "He is marrying Lily. I want Caleb to be happy. Then back off. Keep your mouth shut." "You can't just lie to him," she sobbed, shaking her head. "He'll figure it out." "No, he won't. I helped him get where he is now." "By lying to him?" Athena asked, stunned. "Even if you tell him, he'll still marry her," Iago said, stepping back and giving her a wide smile. "You're just the poor girl who got lucky." Athena stood there in tears as everything clicked into place. Everything she believed had happened was a lie. Caleb wasn't the one who had broken her. It was Iago. Her mind raced with questions about what Iago had told Caleb to make him hate her. Her heart shattered, realizing all the time they had lost. She could have been his wife, she could have been happy, but he was right. There was nothing she could say to convince Caleb. She had no proof. It was her word against his. Iago was not just his best friend, but his brother, and any person would never suspect a sibling to hurt or betray them. Still, she wanted Caleb to be happy, and he looked happy with Lily. She felt frozen. It was as if time had stopped, and all she could see was the monster Iago truly was. Although she wasn't his biggest fan even while dating Caleb, she did not think he would go so low and hurt his brother, the one Caleb swore was his best friend in this entire world, even galaxy. "So, are you going to back off? Leave the past alone?" Iago asked, snapping her back to reality.